Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome, everybody,
to the
dumbest smart show in Charleston, in the world, and on the internet. What's going on? We're here. I'm with my beautiful wife, Shelby. We put a filter on, if you can tell. I don't know it's not doing that much. But somebody's winning $50. Whoever asked the best question. We're at our new warehouse. We're here putting some what are we putting together? Chairs, tables. Yeah. We're getting everything's coming together. And yeah, Shelby, woo!
Hi, Nikki.
Shelby's my best trait that I have going for me. Something must not be that crazy about that guy if he has such a beautiful wife. So there we go. Is it me or do you always have a pencil in your ear?
Yes, he does.
It's just you, man. I don't know. I just had this as a coincidence because I was taking some notes.
When does he take it off when you get home? Like right away or like hour after? Or
sometimes not till he goes to bed.
Dang.
Question: what was the Elon Musk chip you mentioned on Instagram? So if you know about this? All right.
No.
Well, if you look it up, it's called Neuralink, and it's one of Elon Musk's business ventures. And what it is it's a chip that you put in your brain, and the first application of it is going to be for like people that are deaf or blind. It will make you hear or see. And that is like the starting application of it. And, but basically where can it go from there? And we could all like be linked up with each other in your brains. And, it's the craziest part is you have to get like a surgery to like put it in. So, look it up, Neuralink by Elon Musk. And I mean, with him behind it, you trust it a little bit. Bob the Builder. Does Bob the Builder wear a pencil in his ear?
Yeah, construction workers and.
You made a Bob the Builder joke this morning, or one of us did.
No. It was on the
But does he have
on like Jimmy Kimmel.
But then you did a British accent for Bob the Builder.
I didn't. Jimmy Kimmel did.
But would you put the chip in your head? I mean, you went all for our Tesla now, right?
Mm-hmm.
The driverless car. I wanted to get it. You were a little more skeptical, right?
I mean, I don't have anything majorly wrong with me, so no.
Right. Okay. But what do you think about the Tesla now that we've had it for about a year? The driverless stuff, like people are scared of driverless cars. People are like, oh no, I'm not letting the car drive me.
No, you just have to get used to it. Once in a while, I'll get a little nervous and not trust it, but most of the time now, and I use the driverless feature. I didn't at first, but I trust it now. So
if I'm driving, like, or me or you, what percentage of the time do you think we are in driverless versus not in driverless?
You are like 95% in it.
I mean, I want to be as much as I can.
Yeah.
But it's great. Like I was thinking this morning, I was like doing something on my phone and I looked up, I was like, this is awesome. I can't imagine going back from the driverless car. Mm-hmm. How does it work? The chip? Shit, man. I don't know. Like, how does anything work? How does the internet work? How does the driverless car work? I don't know all the details of it, but it's something that he's just like started talking about and is going to continue to develop. But basically, it attaches to your brain and changes the neurons that are causing trouble can be fixed.
Like doctors and scientists think about it.
Like, I don't know, but like it's.
Like, is he a scientist?
Is Elon Musk a scientist?
Yeah.
I mean, they tested it on like I think monkeys or something like that, or pigs or some type of thing, and it worked fine. But I mean, so like the neurons in your brain can be changed. So, do you use pencil for paper spreadsheets? I have not written something down on paper. Like
he doesn't even have like paper at his desk. Like if I'm over there for a meeting and I'm like, oh, I need to write it down.
I don't have paper.
He doesn't have paper or like a notebook or anything
like,
at his desk.
I've always loved pencils. Like I used to collect them, and I loved writing with pencils in school. But it's just so inefficient to write stuff now. Every time I have a note or a doc, I write it on Google Docs. Every time, like for a wedding, when we want to play that song, I would put it on a doc. It's so great because it's basically every scratch note you ever take, you can pull back up. Mm-hmm. So I actually don't write ever. Maybe people are maybe more people get it and you know how it affects people. Yeah, anything like that. Any like new scary technology, even driverless cars.
She said, I don't have anything majorly wrong with me. So.
Yeah.
Minor things I would like a chip to fix, but no major issues.
What up, Brandon? Brandon's here, everybody.
I was going to say, there's like this pad where you write on it, and it's invisible, but it shows up on a Google Doc.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Like, so you could turn your pencil and like write something in.
I mean, yeah, I guess the reason I would do
I'm
that.
sure like the iPad has something like that.
The reason I would do that would just be to use a pencil.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, typing's better, you know?
You probably need like an
It's
like
I think
not
it's a
regular
special,
pencil,
yeah.
All right, who else got? I'm getting married in 23 days.
Oh, congratulations.
What do you, all right, 2 questions. What are you and Shelby doing?
Okay,
All right, first, no,
23 days.
that's a good question for you, Shelby. She's getting married in 23 days. Any advice? Are you looking for marriage advice or wedding advice?
Wedding advice, probably.
Okay.
Just don't stress about it. Like, and especially at this point, like the little details, don't worry about it. Like, no one is going to pay attention to the little note cards on the food tables, you know? And a lot of people said this to me when I asked for advice, like put away like at least 10 minutes of time for just you and your new husband to like sneak away from the party or events and just like have some time
Did
to
we
yourself.
do that?
Yeah,
we had
sat
dinner.
down
At
and
dinner,
had
like they put our food over at the dance floor.
And we didn't make it, depends type of wedding you had. We didn't have to like go around to each table and talk to people. Like, I don't know, I think that's kind of annoying. So that was nice that we didn't have to do that. And our photographer, remember after we went in and before we took pictures, just me and you, we like
had a moment,
chilled out for a few minutes. Yeah. And also just to like step away from the crowd and look in at everyone and, you know, everyone's there for you. So just take it all in for a few minutes.
I think we planned our wedding well because, we've been to...
She said, I got an invite for y'all.
Hey,
we're a great wedding guests.
Yeah, we are good. We are good wedding guests. We've been to so many weddings before we got married. So like we picked up things we liked from a lot of the weddings. And just having like a fun dance floor. I mean, we like to dance and some weddings it's like, let's go, let's get to the dance floor. Like, and also never have the bar close before the wedding closes. Like,
depends what they like, but yeah.
Come on, no. Don't ever let the bar close until the wedding. Like, and there's nothing worse than say the bar closes with a half hour left in the wedding.
What stage?
It's the worst thing ever. And then people leave with a bad memory. Like their last thing was like, I couldn't get a drink, and they're like yelling at the bartender and like.
I'm glad you're able to have your wedding and there's no COVID restrictions.
Yeah.
Is this your first date or did you have to reschedule?
There's an invisible tablet. What do you and Shelby do to decompress and relax? Work on making a baby. I don't know. What do? We don't.
We usually.
Sometimes if we're in the car and we just like don't talk to each other for like the whole ride.
That's relaxing.
It's kind of relaxing, you know. Because the car's driving itself. So. We're relaxing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, or eat and watch a TV show.
Yeah, we really don't like completely relax unless we have like visitors. Then we'll go to the beach or like.
And I always get a little anxious. I'm not a good relaxer.
Yeah, and it's like beautiful. It's gonna be like 80-some degrees in Charleston this weekend. So normal people would like go to the beach, go lay at the pool, but
it sounds like torture.
You know, we have work to do, so we're not gonna do that.
Like I love the beach.
I would enjoy going to the pool this weekend and laying out.
I'd rather drown in the pool than do that. Just sitting at the pool with no objective all weekend does not sound fun to me.
It's called relaxing.
Yeah. Well, that's not for me.
Decompressing. Your body needs it once in a while, and your mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do it for my mind. I meditate. I take some moments to breathe.
And we go to the gym every morning.
We go to the gym every morning. No, the gym. We go to different ones, whatever. That's like my 1 hour of my day that I don't have my phone because we keep it in the car because it's like
we do like a group fitness class, not just go.
I mean, that's ourselves. Like probably like the healthiest hour ever, and we've been doing it every day for like 5 years. It's part of our routine, and it's very healthy.
And at 5 a.m.
It's very good. It's very healthy.
Like psych.
It's obviously good for the body, but it's good for like that hour without the phone. That's a great part of the day. They have the sheets where you write on them and scan the barcode on the bottom. The page can appear on Google account.
That's cool.
That's cool. Couple of Halloween costumes. I don't know. Most useful.
Okay, you can answer.
Most useful. I don't have any good ones. Most useful tool or product that makes your daily life better.
Well, besides
Google
an
Docs,
iPhone,
Google Docs.
I love my Apple Watch. I don't know. I think it makes my life better. You don't like. He had one for a little bit and gave it away.
I'm not a big. I don't like. Notice I don't have my wedding ring on. Like I don't really like stuff like on my hands really. But the one thing that can get me going on the Apple Watch is like I'm waiting for the technology for health. Like so, we got a new scale at our house, and you got it, and I was so pumped because the scale connects to your phone, and it records your weights, and it also gives you like body fat percentage. But I like having the little chart that shows like your weight and stuff like that.
I didn't download the app yet. What else does it measure?
It just says your body fat percentage, like some other stuff.
Like water?
Yeah, I just looked at those two things really, the weight. But that's awesome. But anywhere, like in the future, I heard about there's this thing called smart clothes, and you wear it and it like kind of knows what's going on. I love like gamifying things. I like making things like points and like, so if I set a certain goal and like I'm drinking alcohol and like I get a beep and it's like one more beer, like that could affect me. I don't know, like exactly how, like knowing like, okay, and I can go past the line if I want to, obviously, but like having some type of goal set and having your clothes or your watch like tell you exactly. So then you get like what it does, it creates a feel to know like what is healthy,
instead
what's
of like
not.
counting calories and macros and all that, it would automatically like know
automatic.
every time.
Right? So everything that Weight Watchers does, everything that all the apps do for health,
but automatically.
But automatically.
What does that?
Nothing yet.
I want
that's what he wants.
There's like smart clothes that they're coming out. Like I can't wait.
Whoever comes up with that, they're gonna.
I mean, so that is the one thing that could get me into the watch. Would be like every day I go to Orange Theory and I wear the band and it tells me.
Well, it tells you like I don't sleep
steps.
But
so like the phone actually records your steps too. The sleep, like that's the one. If
I don't even have. I just like first generation. It's so old.
If you could show me the benefits of like what I was just talking about with a watch, that could get me to do it more. But I'd rather not have something. I get all like every time I wear my wedding ring, I'm always like this, like the whole day. And like I heard these stories about these people who had to get their wedding rings sawed off because they had to go like an MRI and it was stuck on their fingers. My Uncle Tim said his wedding ring's been stuck on his fingers for like 15, 20 years. I'm like, no. So like, I'm just like, I gotta get out. And like, so I'd rather not have the watch, but that would be the thing to get me into it.
Get tatted.
Wedding cruise, was this it? We had a wedding. We had a cruise wedding that got canceled, but we were able to get the same date. A cruise wedding, that'd be cool.
Have fun.
We're supposed to have a cruise. Oh yeah, I just said that. Any low country boils are cool thing to do in Charleston?
I've never been to
What
one.
would you wear, Shelby? Oh, yeah, low country boils are
again, like,
thing in Charleston.
I don't think we've ever been to one.
We've never been to one. We like purposely don't want to have like a social life here. It sounds so weird when you say it out loud. But like when we first moved here, we met some people, wanted to have friends, but we just want to focus on the business right now.
I want my friends.
We have so many friends and family at home. And I mean, Brandon and our coworkers and stuff are our friends, but like, we don't want to go to a low country boil on a Saturday. But
I like having friends that could like all be working on a goal together. Like if we build up like, our podcast community or anything like that.
What are they called? Oh, oyster roasts. I think the season, I think it's like February. I think they like all pass because it's always cold during them.
Oysters are good if you like boogers.
But I would wear, well, I don't know. In February, jeans and booties and a cute sweater.
I was watching that thing I reposted, that guy Simland. Like, dude, the technology. I was just thinking about this with the smart clothes. Like, apparently, like, there's technology. Like, so, all right, that smart chip and everything. Like, and I've been talking about CRISPR a lot lately, thinking about it. Like, you can like regenerate cells, and like technology exists, so you'd be able to get younger or like live forever.
Or you can drink a baby's blood.
If that works, sign me up. Give me a baby.
Absolutely.
But dude, I mean, I want to live forever. You want to live forever? Because if you don't, then I can like have a second life.
Yeah, maybe.
Like you die, I mourn your death for like 5 years. Then I start over again. I get a new life.
Yeah.
Like I want to learn more about it as far as like, okay, you lose age. You all right? So you go back to being a baby. Or like, how does that work? I'm assuming you don't get like shorter, like Benjamin Button. I think you just, I don't know. And then does the mind stay the same? I am going to become an expert on everything to do with like gene modification because I want to change my voice so I can have a better voice. Is that a thing? I don't know. My voice is terrible. I want to have a better voice. Is that something you can change with gene modification? Brandon asked this earlier when I was talking about CRISPR. Like, would you have your kid, would you make a designer baby? You could put their IQ up, give them the eye color height that you want. And Shelby's like, I don't know, maybe not with the first kid. And I'm like, all right, so the second kid is going to be like amazing and the first kid is going to be sucky. Like it's almost like first kid or not. Like, so I'm learning more and more about it. I'm trying to get some experts on it for my podcast and it's so fascinating. And sorry, I want to live forever. Like,
That's
I don't want to die. What do I want to die for? Like, if you can live forever, you can, the future, baby.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Would you want to like carry this modified baby, or you want to do it like in a lab?
No, you do CRISPR through like a pregnant.
Okay, you
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say? Though? Like,
Yeah.
second
I mean,
wife
it's
or,
like a surrogate question.
Yeah.
But
second wife.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Second.
You mean a surrogate?
Yeah,
Surrogate. That's what I thought. Yeah.
surrogates are interesting. I mean, so Kim Kardashian,
That's what I was thinking.
she had her first kid, went through the whole pregnancy thing, and then had surrogates. I mean,
No, she
She had two, and then she had a surrogate.
two, and then she has what,
Yeah.
5 kids?
And she had like rough pregnancies.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't know. It's like renting a
Well,
home.
some women enjoyed being pregnant. Who knows? It falls.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's like a natural woman instinct to want to like go through the pregnancy maybe like the first time or whatever. Doesn't sound fun to me. I'm not complaining. It's like you have a baby like in your stomach.
It's crazy.
Yeah, my voice is great. Oh, stop it! My voice is pretty great, right? What's a low country boil?
Low country boils the meal itself is like
potatoes, corn,
corn.
Just like you go and eat out of
It's like a big pot,
It's
and
not very COVID.
a lot of people like dump it on a table, like the pot of food. Yeah.
IVF gives options. What's that? In vitro fertilization.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what it stood for. I don't really know what that is.
IVF,
But-
that's like
that's
if you have trouble getting pregnant.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like that end up having twins, right? Because it's like you do it in the lab or whatever and like hit the cells. Twins would be cool. We always think it'd be cool to have like a boy and a girl twin.
So we can each have little friends. I babysat boy and girl twins, and that's how it was. Like the mom, like I don't know, the mom and the girl were friends.
Don't you think it's rare?
Boy and girl
twins? Boy and girl twins? I feel like boy and girl twins is rare.
Yeah, I don't know any others.
Yeah. All right, what else on your mind, Shelbs? Come on, you gotta be good on the spot on this.
I know.
Come on,
I didn't prepare. I didn't know I was.
I don't prepare.
What's your favorite TikTok trend right now?
I haven't been watching TikTok this week much because I've been at work. We fired someone and I'm doing their job. So I'm already doing the job of about 8 people. So now it's 9. So I haven't had time to be on the talk much this week.
And it's a weird. So you probably have been listening to stuff because you're laying out the shirts and you got the headphones in.
Yeah. I listen to some podcasts, but Justin Bieber's new album is good.
I didn't know you ever knew.
Oh yeah.
Got the peaches in Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia. Got my weed from California. So what's it have the warehouse? Here's like a little view.
We're at the kitchen.
We're in the
cafeteria.
We're in the office space.
The cafeteria now.
This is like the cafeteria apparently. What's up, Brandon?
What's up?
And then back here is the office space.
My office is over there.
Shelby's office. That's gonna be yours?
Yeah.
And there's like more offices
Live
over
at
there.
Lunch
That's gonna be
Studio
a
is
live
back
lunchroom
there.
back there.
The photo studio.
That's like the front area. And then most of the bulk of the building is on like through that door. Brandon, open that door. Wait, I'll flip it around.
Is it locked? Can't really see.
Yeah, you can't really see
You
mine.
literally can't see anything.
But leading in there is like all the production, all like the bulk of the building. This area over here is going to be office space, and most of our employees are like doing the production stuff. So this is going to be like the sales side, and but I'm not going to be over here. I have this other room way across the building. It's going to be like my side of the building.
When
So
it's all finished, we'll show you guys.
did you hear about the Taylor Swift song that came out?
Yes, it's good. I'm ready for her to have some more.
Yeah, dude, her songs suck
upbeat
lately.
songs.
No,
I mean, no, they're
they
nice.
suck.
Because she's in love.
I love Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift.
She ain't heartbroken.
I think her songs are good, and I think she's a badass girl.
Because she's always so like politically correct. So right now the country's like
Yeah.
COVID, like hard times.
Dude, she should put out some bangers.
Yeah.
I hated folklore. I hated all that slow song. She needs to start doing some Are You Ready For It? And Shake It Off. Like, she got to put out some bangers soon because she's losing me as a fan. I'm like, I see a new Taylor Swift song. I'm like, there's going to be another slow little.
Well, now she's remaking some of her songs.
And that's cool. Whatever, but I already
They're
heard
not
those.
Yeah.
She's remaking them because she doesn't own her.
So she
Yeah,
can own her
yeah.
masters. That's like a big thing in music, owning your masters. And Taylor Swift's a badass businesswoman. That's what I love about her. Great marketer, loves her fans, knows her brand.
Thanks, Sarah.
Trivia quiz.
Sarah, baby.
How old is Taylor Swift?
I think probably 31. I know that our friend who's in the same grade as us
She's probably
was in kindergarten with her in the same kindergarten class because she's from Pennsylvania. Jacqueline.
No, they're into the same like they were in like this choir or like a play together. So she's always like, she stole my life because they were like,
stole my life. Okay, Jacqueline.
So funny.
And she was like, they're both like into singing and entertainment. But Taylor Swift is awesome. I love her. But she's got to start putting out some good songs soon because she's boring the hell out of me. How long is the Monogram site sale? It's March. Monogram Madness. So when the clock strikes April, the sale will be over. And we are early April going to be moving everything over here. So our goal is to not shut down production at all. On next week, we're having one of our top embroidery employees, Caitlin, come over and like start setting up the embroidery over here. We just got some thread delivered so we can like be operational for embroidery. And then the printers are ready. So it's like, it's tough transition. Plus we're waiting for like the electrician to come to install the new dryer, get some more like work done. It's been, I'm so anxious to get over here. And our drive from where we live now to our old / current operation.
That bad. It's like,
I hate it.
It's like 28 minutes.
I'm an absolute commute snob, so I hate it.
It's pleasant, just the scenery.
No, it sucks. First day was pleasant.
Well, we didn't shut it down. We didn't transfer yet or transition yet, but we hope to just move everything in one weekend. So
no, what we're gonna do is we have the machines over here, and we're gonna tell the employees to come over here one day.
We got new machines delivered to the new warehouse. So all of the old warehouse, all of our machines we've always had are still there. We have new machines that were delivered here, so we can have like two things around.
So many things going into the setting up the warehouse is crazy. Mm-hmm. Preaching to the choir there.
No, but that's how you would transition because if we didn't have the new machines, the machines can only be at one place.
Well, like we did that on purpose because we needed to do that.
That's what
I got a question.
We can't shut down production, but we got to get you your orders.
So, like, there is going to be a moment where y'all just, like, pack up everything over there.
Yeah.
Are y'all hiring people to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to get a moving...
Pack up a move, yeah.
Like, we're going to get a moving company from there to here. And that'll be at some point. Yeah. What else, Shelbs? You're here. You're the star of the show. I mean, what else? Give me... All right. So what do you think about creating TikTok content? Actually, me, Shelby, and Rachel had like a sales meeting the other day. We're like the sales team. We meet every Tuesday. And like, I was being like kind of hard on you. Like, what? Like, are you mad at me?
TikTok content is very hard to create, in my opinion.
Why is it hard?
First of all, the app is like, it's confusing, and I'm not on it, creating enough on it that I like know exactly how.
So for like Instagram, and I mean even like Twitter and Facebook, we post pictures, and we have great pictures. We have Rachel goes out, she takes pictures. We got models, we get the clothes. We got that system down. We got great pictures, and so like, TikTok you can't just post pictures.
Video.
Yeah, it's like video, but it's even more than video.
Yeah.
So like I've been trying to pressure us to get on a little bit. When they go off for photo shoots, I'm like, get a TikTok. She's like, fine.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what she does.
I'll get TikTok.
All right. I mean, you gotta bring the idea though, because these girls are like changing clothes and like. And
it's awkward to like record a TikTok in a street in downtown Charleston.
Like, you know, if you set everyone's expectations, tell them what they're going to be doing. Like, more goes into it than what they're used to. How are we all able to get approved for a $3 million building? Business must be booming. They got to give it to somebody. I mean, we just got approved. It was we got put through the ringer. Yeah. Credit scores, every single
credit
thing.
Scores like
that's like the least of it. I mean, that's like, but that's the route and going down.
It's like before they even start talking to you.
Right. But that's like the route of stuff where we got, and then they brought Shelby into it. Like, usually got like an open container like one time like years ago.
They looked at that.
I forgot I even got a citation.
Like, we were
she's like, what is this citation from? Because what is it called? A misdemeanor, I guess?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? I forgot it happened. So I was so confused.
And I was like, why are they grilling Shelby on this stuff? And like, they grilled us on every way. I had to write a 5-page essay about the company. I had to talk to, it was put through the ringer to get approved, and it was the longest process. It was so frustrating because it was like we were waiting for the approval, and then like finally we kind of got it, and like it was.
And if you've been following along, to grow the business any more, it was like physically impossible to do that at our current warehouse.
Yeah, we need the new space.
Like, you should see it.
But the thing is about this building, it's like 3 steps up. So like the we got a loan from the SBA, so basically from America, and like they're like, why don't you get something like 2 times bigger? And I was like, fuck that, dude. We're gonna grow into we want to grow into something. I don't want to be moving again in 2 years. Like I remember the one time we were driving and I called the loan guy and I was like fired up and I was like, you're gonna give us this loan, right? Like, come on, who are you gonna give it to besides us? Like that stuff works. Like they just want to know that you're not gonna just not pay them or just get totally screwed over. And I think that I portrayed everything well. And I'm not lying. It's easy because I was being authentic. Like we're going to pay the monthly bill or whatever. And if they're not going to give 2 young entrepreneurs like us the loan for this building, then who the hell are they going to give it to? That's what I'm saying. And I said that to them a few times.
Is there a new goal for the company now that you have a new warehouse?
I mean,
just to keep growing.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be a $100 million company from where we are now to a $100 million company in the next, I don't know, 5, 8 years. So that's like, once we get there, I don't know. We'll see where we're at from that. But,
and I think a goal for 2021 or when we get settled in here will be to grow our sales division.
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah.
Into like an actual team.
Yeah. Like we have 16 employees. They're all operations. Yeah. It takes a lot to print shit.
And me and Rachel, who are the sales team, like we're doing 20 other jobs. So
2 other jobs, yeah.
Okay.
I asked Shelby, what is Shelby's thoughts on pet apparel? It's a growing segment. My first thought on pet apparel.
They don't have a monogram.
They don't have a last name.
Only
middle
Southern
name.
people with pets have super Southern, like Kristen has that.
She's the only girl I know who has like a 3.
So obviously you would have to put like roofie or whatever.
It's gonna happen. I already talked to Larry, the guy who like helps with our automation in our website, in like for names specifically for pet stuff.
It's not hard to do.
No
the names,
but it'll happen.
It can only have one initial. Yeah, but I think people.
We're gonna get names.
Dogs' names.
We're gonna get names.
Yeah, and like I was with a guy in Sawney.
Wait, I don't know if you know it, but our like the full zip rain jackets on our website from Charles River, they have a dog version. So
yeah,
cute.
And we were supposed to get pictures of that the one time, right?
Yeah.
I just had this great idea.
All right, what is it, Brandon? Brandon's got a great idea.
I get percentage of sales.
Okay.
All right, sunglasses with a monogram in the corner.
I haven't seen those before.
You just changed the world.
On the side?
Well, no, like just in the top corner or something like that.
I've seen it on the side, like the arm or
I'm sure you know how like the Ray Bans, like they have the like the word Ray Ban. Like what if your monogram is in the corner? I don't know.
It's an idea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it like Shark Tank.
Love the sunglass idea, someone said. Mm-hmm. Where are you both originally from?
I'm from Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Shelby's high school boys just won the state championship for the first time.
Yes,
they're football team?
Nativity Hilltoppers.
Basketball. I'm from a very small town in a small school. I graduated with like 63 people. But yeah.
Top of the class. Were you in top of the class?
Middle of the class.
63 people. That's crazy.
I think I was like 36.
I lived everywhere in the world. That's not true. No. I didn't live everywhere in the world.
In upstate New York, Chicago, and then outside of Philadelphia.
I lived in Ohio. I went to college there my freshman year. Don't make me tell the pretzel story. That's my favorite story of when I had to move in 7th and 10th grade. It's hard moving in 7th and 10th grade. Mm-hmm. And I sat, Shelby's heard it many times.
You've told the story.
I sat on the toilet and cried with a soft pretzel both times. But then I made friends. Shelby, what about Sean is what you made want to marry him? Good question. What is it, Chops?
I've always been attracted to his just like
muscle,
confidence, and that he just will make anything happen, whether it's a personal goal or one of my goals or business goal. He just like won't stop until he makes it happen, whether I want it or he wants it. So
that's the main reason she's with me, because I wanted to date her, and I just I didn't have any other choice. I liked you, and I pursued you. You had another boyfriend when we first met.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Fran, and
how did he propose?
We got hooked up. Then like a year passed. Funny story. We like knew each other. I kind of liked you, but wasn't like really into you yet. And like we kissed once, and then we didn't talk for like a year. And I was in the library doing like a homework assignment, and then like I looked next to me, and she's like sitting down like right before class about to print something, and like
we went to the same college.
Yeah, we were in college, and you don't see we were at a pretty big college. You don't see people that much, and we were just like, hey, and we were both like, and we didn't say anything else, and you left.
Yeah.
But I always remember that. That was funny. And then I just pursued you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you. That's nice. I'm not an easy guy to compliment.
What was your favorite place to live?
Dude, I lived in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. I lived there right outside Chicago, 7th to 10th grade. 3 of the best years of my life. And I think it was partly because, 7th to 10th grade, it's like you're a little independent. You get your bikes and your friends. You're not like have a job yet.
Yeah, it's a fun age.
It's a fun age, and I had great friends there. And moving was like the saddest thing in my life. Sean, what do you love most about Shelby?
Like
I don't know.
Marriage counseling.
Yeah. No, you're just a kind, classy, beautiful, smart woman. And I always say that you're emotionally intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shelby is emotionally intelligent. I don't think you're like a book like a nerd or you're not a fact-based person.
Right.
You're not. It kind of drives me crazy sometimes because I'm like, remember that movie we watched yesterday? And she's like, huh? I'm like, come on, man. What? But your emotional intelligence is off the charts, and that is much
street smarts.
It's much more important.
Yeah.
You got some street smarts. You got some street smarts.
It's funny. In my sorority, every year at our formals, we'd have like superlative type things.
Okay.
And one year I got bookworm fee.
What?
The bookworm award because. Remember, like the 3rd floor of the library was just like a social floor for like
the 3rd floor of the library.
But I was just always there to like hang out. And the younger girls thought I was like into studying, so I won this award, bookworm fee.
That's so weird. How the 3rd floor of the library at our college was just like
all the Greeks.
It was like Tinder, like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like a total like social. Who are you sitting with at your table? There's like tables of 4s.
Mm-hmm.
You sit with like your friends, and like you see you overhear people talking. Like you see that, but like, you kind of got your headphones in, but not. It was a great place to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we were pledging, and when we had pledges, like every single day of the week, 5 to 7, they had to be there. So like it was like a breeding ground for just like social life. The 3rd floor of the library, baby. And so people thought you were there studying all the time, and they voted for you for bookworm fee. I don't understand how y'all work together. I think it's the craziest thing to be married and co-owners of a company.
A lot of people say that.
Yeah, like I always wish I had like better advice for that because I don't know.
It's definitely not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
No.
I don't necessarily even advise it. I don't know. We're just like, I don't know. I think we're rare that we're like kind of cool. And like, I don't mean cool. Like, we don't let stuff bother us that much. And that, I think, is the best piece of advice I could ever give anyone. It's just like,
I mean, it definitely has to start with a solid relationship. Like, if you're fighting in your home life and your relationship life, you're not going to grow a successful business together. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, and you can't, there's like, all right. So what I was going to say is like, I got cut off, but I was saying, I forget. But yeah, like jealousy is like the worst thing in a relationship, right? Like we don't have any of that, but that's more like relationship stuff. That's just because you have a great relationship, working together. I don't know. Oh, I was saying about like not worrying. Like that is, I think, my greatest strength, and I think you're good at it too. It's just like, yes, there's a lot of stuff to worry about, a lot of things to like. Some people be like, shut up, don't worry about that. It's not going to happen. Like a small percentage of things happening, and like.
But also, if you are married or if you start a relationship with an entrepreneur or someone who's starting their own business, like if you're not involved, you're not
part of their life.
Yeah,
exactly. So people ask me like, all right, I'm an entrepreneur. Should I have and be in a relationship? And my personal opinion on dating is that you should kind of be at least 80% into it. Like, take it seriously. Like, treat it as a game. Like, go out, date all the time, try to find your mate. Like, dating takes a lot of effort.
Your mate.
Yeah, your mate. I don't know, boy, boy, girl, it's your mate. So if you're doing that, it's hard to be all in on your dating life and run a business. So, like, if you have a significant other, then you kind of got that part of your life locked up a little bit. Then you just have the relationship in your company. And if your relationship and the company go together, then your whole life has synergy and it's all working together because you as in a relationship have something to work on together. And that gives you like something to do where you're not worried about stupid shit. Mm-hmm. Like, what do the average couple like complain on? Like, oh, the laundry, or like, you didn't take me out to dinner. Like, we just don't have time for that stupid shit because we're worried about our company. And then that builds us up together stronger. And my advice would be if I'm talking to a guy and they say, should I have a girlfriend on my entrepreneur journey? I say, you shouldn't be dating. So yes, you should have a girlfriend and she should be involved. And if you can, that is the best way to synergize it. And if she's not involved,
they have to at least support you fully and support you, staying home or staying in on a Friday and working instead of going out.
Yeah. When I quit my job.
Basically, if at one point, if I wanted to see him, I had to go work with you, like go to the scary warehouse in Philadelphia and print shirts. So that was the only time I was going to hang out with you. So I had to get involved.
I was definitely going to be there. Yeah. And I keep forgetting what I want to say because I'm looking at you. I'm not used to looking at you in here, but I would say that's the best thing you can do is have a relationship with someone and work with them. And if you don't, you really need to like explain yourself. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. When I quit my job after college and started this business essentially in my mom's basement, I broke up with you for a week. And I just was like, this is about to get wild. I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be pathetic. I'm going to have to like.
I don't know what made you think I wasn't.
I was just like, there's one, if you want to be with me, there's only one option. It's going to be this wild entrepreneur life. And I don't blame you if you don't want that. And after like a week, we like didn't talk for a couple of days. Like, I guess you were like in. Mm-hmm. And.
Well, I didn't complain about it once.
No, I know. You didn't say it. I said it. Mm-hmm. I said, it's going to be a problem. And I think it's made our relationship even better. Mm-hmm. We have stuff to do. We have stuff to worry about. Like, we don't have little petty problems. We have real problems and we work with them together. So who's the spender and who's the saver? And how are you guys alike and how are you different?
It should be obvious.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm the spender on like clothes and stuff, but you spend.
I'm not. I mean, I spent like $1 million in the last like 3 months. Like, I'm not the best. I'm not very frugal, and it's something I could work on. Like, if I have to make a purchase and I want to buy something that's like $1,600 that we need, and I can shop for a day and I can find it for $1,800 or $1,400. Like, a day is so valuable. Like, I'm gonna maybe get it for $1,800. Like, so I don't spend a whole day shopping and like researching. Like, I buy stuff quickly that I need. Mm-hmm. And now I'm smart about the things that I need. Mm-hmm. I don't buy stuff I don't need. I don't buy any. And then when I say I'm spending, it's all on. We bought 5 HVAC units. We got flooring done. Like, I buy things I need, like all these chairs and stuff like that. These tables. Like embroidery equipment, like I buy things I need. And you help me buy like clothes and stuff like that and stuff for the house, which we need. But I don't get bogged down over those purchases. And it's probably I want like a defensive CEO who can go through the business bank account and be like, watch this. I'm gonna be like, I don't know, man. Like, here's where like that is. Like, figure it out. Like, I'm not the best saver either, but I'm good with money as far as investments. Like, I don't want us to have any money saved in a savings account for the US dollar. Like, so I just I have a lot of investments and I put that money aside and like forget about it and invest in things I believe in, like Bitcoin and certain stocks and stuff like that. So I guess I'm the one planning for our financial future. Mm-hmm. I'm the one that planning for our financial future. I'm the money person.
Yeah.
Neither of us are A saver is a weird word. It's like put a little bit aside. It's also we have a different thing with most normal people. They have a paycheck, and it's a certain amount every 2 weeks, and they have to budget that out. And you should put some of that in savings for sure. Mm-hmm. But like ours is a little different because it's like we have revenue, expenses, and like
we have access to the business.
We have access to cash. Not necessarily money, but cash, which like, you know, a credit card. You can put it on a credit card and pay it off later or whatever. Like all these different, we can come up with cash faster than other people. Doesn't mean we have more money, but we have more like financial tools that we can play around with, and I'm in charge of all that stuff. I think I'm good at all that stuff. You think I'm good at that stuff? And you help like and you get it and help run the company and everything. How old are y'all? You guys seem fun but responsible, which is such an interesting combination. That's a big compliment because that's basically exactly what I want to be. I want to be like the coolest frat bro, but they'd be like, oh, and he's also really successful? That's cool. That's like my favorite type of person.
We're 32.
I'm not 32, you old fart.
In a few weeks.
I'm 31. What is something that you are willing to pay a crazy amount of money for?
A $1 million warehouse?
Yeah, like this building. Anything that...
A Beeple NFT?
An investment. Like, I mean, I don't really care about stuff. I don't really give a shit about stuff. Like, my Tesla that we have, I did not get that as like a stunt. Or like, I got it as I want to drive, or not drive. I want the driverless feature in the car. So that way, I can be on my phone and getting some stuff done. I suck at driving. I'm a terrible, terrible driver because I don't pay attention. Driving is like, oh, it's like, what type of maniac puts their hands on the steering wheel and stares at the road for an hour? Like a psycho killer like this? What kind of psycho killer sits like this for an hour? Like, I hate driving. It's so inefficient. So that's why I wanted to get a Tesla, because it has the driverless features, make me into a sane person who can just like be on my phone, kind of like paying attention a little bit. I'm not a psycho. Oh, we're driving. Like, I guess that would be something I'd spend money on. Everything I spend money on is to make the business better or the life better. Like, I don't give a shit about it. I want to have like a lot of shirts because like I have the podcast, I have Live at Lunch, I have this, so I don't want to be wearing the same shirt all the time. So I try to have a lot of shirts. Like I'm probably gonna get a basketball hoop like in my office, and like that's kind of stupid, but like we're gonna make some content with it and like kind of have it be like a cool environment at the warehouse. So it's like everything I spend money on it's kind of like an investment in a way.
And I don't spend. I mean, I buy like $150 pair of sneakers, and like I don't buy like expensive jewelry.
And you've always justified like your spending on clothing as like, we run a clothing brand. I need to know about style. I need to know about fashion. Like I'm like, all right.
Even though it's mostly athleisure and sneakers, but I go to the gym every day. I need sneakers.
I mean, I'm not against you buying clothes and stuff like that.
My Anthropology mirror was probably my most expensive. Like,
yeah, she bought a big expensive mirror.
My Anthropology mirror, the big mirror that.
Dude,
why do you call it Anthropology mirror?
That's a
story
from Anthropology.
But that mirror is paid for itself with your stories that you do with like the boutiques and the try-ons, and so like that was almost like an investment in a way. Like we never. What's the last thing we bought just for like fucking no reason? Like nothing. Like literally nothing.
Like
just for.
And what do people buy? Like
yeah, like I don't what.
Like a purse or like a home appliance, maybe a new TV.
Yeah.
Like an expensive blender. I think that blender we have is expensive.
What else you guys got? What is something that you want to pay for? You have a Tesla. You're a spender. There's nothing wrong with liking nice things. Well, I just explained that one. When's your birthday?
May 13th.
December 31st. Are you going to do...
Right.
Oh, December 17th. December 31st. December 17th. Ask Misky 1217. That's our like other email. Are you going to do a live at lunch or a drink and grow rich party?
Like a reveal party thing?
And make it live? Yeah.
I think the first, like our first live at lunch show, like when we're all set up, will be like a celebration type show. Can
you get pulled over if you're on your phone and your car's in driverless mode? How's that work?
I was thinking that.
You can
You
get
probably
pulled over
still
for being on
can.
your phone?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think that's like a thing.
Maybe not here, but in
But
some
you
states.
can literally blame it on the Tesla for driving fast.
Or you could just be, well, no, I mean, over the speed limit is over the speed limit.
Yeah.
But like, what if you're on your GPS? Like,
Some guy the other day was like yelled out his window, like, "Get off your phone!" And I'm like,
and you were like,
the car's driving and stuff. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
It's just probably
I just,
they're not used to
pointed
that.
at the
They're not
thing,
used
like-
to
I can't
that.
imagine getting pulled over for just being on your phone. Is that a thing? Like, what if you're like, I'm just putting in directions?
No,
Is that against the law? I know that. I feel like
It
it
is.
used to be.
it is.
Fuck that. I don't know. Is your business worth like $100 million and you sold it? Would you retire, start a new business, or what would you do? Start a new business. I would sell our business for $100 million. I mean, they say business is worth like 5 times the sales. That puts us at like $30 million, something like that. Like, if we sold the business for $100, there, $100 million. I would maybe we take a trip.
We'd probably like
I would just.
travel for a month or something, but then maybe move somewhere cool and
We already did
start
that.
something.
I would absolutely start another business instantly. I would just like
Maybe
invest.
something a little less
I would
hands-on.
invest, play it by ear. I'll probably keep the podcast going because that's like, I don't think that's gonna be part of the deal. I will die with a job. Like, I'm never gonna not work, and I think that's good advice. It's like, I hate like retirement because it's like my grandpa passed away after he had nothing to do. My grandpa died. He was sad. He stopped going to like his golf club, and I was living with him at the time, and like watched him like computers can't. He loved Notre Dame football, and like we put on the computer like this on the desktop, like a link to click right on to go to like the blue and gold website, and like he couldn't figure it out, and he called the remote the roto. I'll never forget that. But like he didn't do anything. He didn't like keep his friends. He didn't go to his golf club, and he died at like 75. And like I think 75. When I think of 75 now, I literally imagine like a sprite like young man, like gray hair.
75 is pretty young.
75 is young as shit, dude. Yeah, 75 is so young. Especially since I'll probably be younger by then. 75 years on the planet. But the other thing that a scale does is it tells you your like biological or there's a word they use, but it says your age as far as like.
Oh.
It said mine was 32.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I mean, I'm essentially like 32 in a couple months, but yeah, man, never stop having an objective. And what a lot of parents do, I think we're gonna be cool parents.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like you more than the kid because like everyone's like, I love my kid. So what they do, especially a lot of women, I feel like a lot of women are here, like they have a baby, they quit their career, and then for 18 years they put their whole life into the kid.
Mhm.
Then the kid's 18, and the kid's like, fuck my mom, fuck my dad, I gotta go be independent. And then that mom or those parents, they're at an identity loss.
My mom went through that.
And they're like 51, which is a baby, and they lost their identity. And so like I'm not gonna put my identity in our kids if we ever have them. Like
That happens a lot.
yeah.
Mhm.
So like and I've been asking you for years, like if we ever have a kid, what do you think you're gonna be like? What do you think you're gonna be? And you've always been like, I don't know. Like, what's your opinion on it now?
I mean, I still don't know. I want to work still and have life outside of the kid. But the first thing is to make sure I can get pregnant. So.
Yeah, I mean, like who knows? Maybe we can have a kid, but like, yeah, like it's one of those bridges we'll cross when we get there. But I mean, it's not a crazy thing to kind of plan ahead and think about. And I'm going to care about myself and you, like, and the kid, like, the same.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is that good? Like, I'm not going to put the kid up here. And, like, obviously, I'm going to be a great dad. I'm going to care. I love mentoring and caring for people. I'm going to be a great dad. But, like, I'm already starting to think about, like, a nanny system. Like, I think we should have a nanny. I mean, I'm not trying to change diapers. Like, I will, but, like, it's not going to.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'll do it if I got to. I'm a hustler. Like, I'll change the diapers, but, like, I don't want it. The diapers have to be changed, like, 4 times a day. Like, I'm not going to be there. Like,
Okay, more than 4 times.
like I can't do that. I gotta be running the company. Like, and I don't want you to be doing it either. I mean, I like a nanny system, and a nanny's beautiful. It can be part of the family, like a little bit.
Sarah, do you have kids?
I couldn't be a stay-at-home mom. If there's any advice I can give you, it's enjoy time with each other before you have kids. Well, I think we've already like done that.
We've been together for almost 11 years now.
And like, yeah, we started off like, we've got that covered. And I think that's good advice because a lot of people get married quick, have kids quick, and they like barely know each other. Like, we're good on that. Like,
I mean, we can travel more, but
it seems so simple, but kids take so much time and energy. I know, I know. And it'll affect our life in a way. But I want to put the systems in place where a nanny can also like do some, when it's a little baby, a little infant, like, and I'm already thinking like, well, she can have a lot of time. The baby's gonna be sleeping. Maybe she can also like cook and like do some like laundry and stuff like
I
that.
have one kid and it's enough.
I think like 2 is good because I can be friends or whatever.
I'm
33. 33, young as could be. But
any questions worth $50?
I think at this point the 2 girls should split it. Did you ever do that?
No, but I don't hate that. Cav Dorian, ask a question, win $50.
Do you know who that is?
No, but Mickey Mouse and Sarah Baby, like they always win. Do you have names you like? Sean Jr.
I was gonna say he really.
I don't know if I'm kidding or not. Like I don't think I am. I don't know. If it's a girl, actually, I remember I said that name Colson.
Mm-hmm. Machine Gun Kelly's real name is that?
Yeah. You guys have siblings? Yeah, I have a brother.
I have 2 sisters. One is 2 years older than me. One is 10 years younger than me.
She works
the
for
younger
us.
sister just started working for us. Well, not just in October. She ships for us, so she moved down here from Pennsylvania.
Sarah Baby's making a pitch. I mean, if we're gonna end it right now, we'll split it between Mickey Mouse and Sarah Baby.
Yeah.
They obviously deserve it. I mean,
do you guys have some open orders with us?
I like hate how one thing I hate. I hate how long it takes us to get shit to people.
I know.
It drives me crazy.
Next year at this time,
and we're working on it. And
only
like,
getting
it's all I think about.
right out the door.
It's all I think about all the time. Like, oh, we want to get stuff faster. So just know that. All right, Shelby, sign off for us.
All right. Well,
give
Nikki?
one piece of random advice, and then say peace out. I love you.
Oh shoot.
Don't look at me.
Random advice is no matter what you have planned this weekend, whether it's busy working or with your kids or whatever, make sure to get outside for at least a half hour and enjoy the sunshine. Peace out.
Later.
Remember to drink and
grow rich.